friends here are going to draw Mario.
Yeah, we're going to use pixel art to draw Mario, and we're also going to use this guide. So parents and adults, you can click the link below this video to download and print this out before you start the lesson. You ready to start?
Yes.
Once you print this out, you can draw directly on this piece of paper, or you can use it as a guide underneath your paper. We're going to use our marker paper since we're drawing with markers, and see when we put the paper on top of it, you can still see the grid showing through. Then when we're all done, we can remove the grid so that you can only see the drawing when we're finished. Let's flip over our paper and line up the grid so it's in the center. And we'll use a piece of tape at the very top to hold the paper in place so that it doesn't move when we're drawing. We can flip the paper back over. And piece of tape for you. Nice job. All lined up. Then flip it over. Instead of drawing an outline for Mario, we'll color in each of the pixels the color that they're supposed to be. So let's first start with the shoes, and we're using our Art for Kids hub markers. If you have the same set and want to use the same colors, we're using number 94. But you could also use a different brand and just pick a color that's similar. It's a darker brown. You could also use a different art supply altogether, like colored pencils or even crayons. We're going to start down here in the bottom left corner of our paper, and we'll count over 2 pixels. We're going to leave those blank. And then we're going to color in the next pixel. So we counted over 2, and then the next one we colored in. I outlined it, and then you can color it in. Then we're going to draw or color in 3 more pixels to the right. And I'm outlining it first and then coloring it in. You could just color them solid or whatever's easiest for you. Now let's count over 4 pixels in the middle. We're going to leave these blank in between. This is the bottom of a shoe. We're going to leave 4 pixels blank, and then we'll color in 4 over here for his other shoe. Now let's draw up 1 pixel from the inside of a shoe. This is for the next layer. Then we'll draw over to the left 3 pixels and then down. Let's do the same thing over here on this side. We'll draw up from the inside, over to the right 3 pixels, and down 1. Let's color that row in. Next, we're switching to our blue marker. Let's keep the brown close because we'll use this also for Mario's hair. We're going to start here on the inside of his shoe, and we'll go over 1 pixel and up a pixel. Then let's draw to the left 3 pixels and down 1. Let's repeat the same thing over here. In 1, up 1, and then over to the right 3, and then down 1. Now let's color that row in. For the next row, let's start here on the left side of his leg. We'll go up 1, and then we'll go all the way over to the other leg, and then down 1 to line up with the outside. Then we can also connect right here, and then let's color that row in. For the next row, we're going to do 2 at the same time. So we'll come in 1 from the side of his leg, and we'll go up 2. Then over 1, down 1, over 1, up 1. We're tracing around. This is a yellow pixel for the buttons on his overalls. Then we'll go over 2, and we'll repeat the same thing for the little button. We'll go down, over, and up. Then we'll go over 1 again and down 2 to finish those 2 rows. Let's color those in next. Now let's draw his overalls that are going over his shoulders. We'll start right here above the button pixel, and we'll go up 3 pixels. 1, 2, 3. Then over 1 and down 2. Then over 2 and up 2. Then we'll go over 1 and then connect down to the button. Now above each of the pixels for the buttons, we're going to connect or draw a line over them. Now let's color in that U shape. Now let's switch to our red 15 and we'll color in his shirt. First, let's draw a line in between his overalls and we can color those 4 pixels in. Now let's draw his left sleeve. We'll start here on his shoulder. We'll go over 2 pixels, down 1. Then let's draw a stair going down. So over 1, down 1. And we'll do that one more time. Over 1, down 1. Next, let's go in 2 pixels, down 1 pixel, and over 1 pixel, and it will connect into his pants. Now we're going to create that same shape for his right sleeve. We'll go over 2, down 1. Let's do 2 stairs, 1 and 2. Next, we'll go into, down, and over 1. Now we can color those 2 shapes in solid. Now it's really starting to look like Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's switch to our yellow marker, 35, and we'll color in his buttons. Next, we'll use 24. This is kind of an orange tan color we'll use for his skin tone. And let's start with his hands. We'll start on the edge of his sleeve and we'll go down 3 pixels, 1, 2, 3, and then connect into his pants. Then we'll do the same thing over here. Down 3 pixels and connect into his pants. Now let's color in his hands solid. Now we're ready to color his face. Let's start here on his shoulder. We'll go in 1 pixel from his sleeve, and then we'll go up a pixel. We can do the same thing over here if it helps. We can start here on the sleeve, go in 1 and up 1. Then let's color or connect those 2 lines together and color that row in. For Mario, let's make his face a little wider. We can add a little pixel right here. When we do the same thing for Luigi, we can change the colors, but then leave this pixel off so his face is a little thinner. Now let's draw the next row on his face. We'll start here on the right side, count in 2 pixels, and then go up 1. Then we'll draw a line that goes all the way over to the edge or the other edge of his face and then connect down. Now let's color that row in. Now let's start here on the left side. We'll count over 2. So 1, 2, and then up 1. Then we'll draw over, and we're going to go over 4 pixels so that it goes past his face 1 pixel, down, and then connect back in. That should be 4 pixels across, and then we'll color those in. We're going to skip a pixel here, and we'll color in 3 pixels for the start of his nose. I like how big Mario's nose will be with the pixels. And I'm going to color those in solid. Now on the next row, let's go in 1 pixel from his nose and then up. Then we'll count over 3 pixels this way, which is going to go over this little gap. Then we'll go down 1 and then let's connect over top of the gap. Let's color those 3 pixels in now. Then we're going to skip a pixel and we'll draw 1 up. Then let's count over 4 pixels, down 1, and then back over 1. So we should have 4 that are outlined and we'll color those in. Then we'll start here on the left side and we'll go in 1 and then draw up 1. Then we're going to draw over 3 pixels and then down. And then right here, we're going to skip 1, and then we're going to outline 1 pixel. His face is kind of starting to look weird.
Yeah.
We need to add his mustache, his eye, and also his ear. Let's color these 3 in, and also this one that's over here. Yeah, it's looking really weird. He looks scary. Now we're going to start over here on the side of his head or his neck, and we're going to draw up 2. We'll go up 2, then to the left 1, down 2, and then to the right 1. Then let's color in those 2 pixels. This is his ear. Let's switch back to our brown number 94. we'll color in 1 pixel below his ear. This is for the start of his hair. Then let's color in 2 pixels next to his ear. Then right above his ear, we'll draw 1 pixel up, and then we'll draw 3 pixels over and connect to his face. This looks like the letter J, or backwards J. We're going to color this in. This is his hair and also his sideburns. Now we're ready to draw his mustache and also his eye. We have our black marker. We're going to start right here on his mouth, and we'll draw over 2 pixels. 1, 2, and then connect up to his nose. Then right here on his eye, we'll draw a line that connects the top of his eye. We're going to color in these 2 pixels and also his mustache. What's Mario missing?
His hat.
Yeah, we're switching back to our red marker, number 15, and let's draw the bill of his hat first. We'll start right here on his forehead, and we're going to draw 2 pixels over to the right. Then we'll draw 1 up. Then we're going to draw 4 to the left, and it should line up with the top of his eye, and we'll connect down to his eye. Then let's start over here on the left side of his head. We'll draw up 1, then over and up another 1. Now we're going to draw the top of his hat going all the way over to the top of his eye where we ended, and we'll connect down. Now we're ready to color these 2 shapes in solid red. We finished coloring Mario. Let's flip over our paper and remove the grid. And then when we flip our paper back over, all you can see is the drawing. Good job, man. Did you have fun?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it turned out awesome. I hope our friends had a lot of fun too. You can pause the video to finish coloring. You can even add a background.
Yeah, we really do hope you had a lot of fun drawing Mario with us.
And we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.